So when you copy the house, you want to, first of all, be in the top view. You're using the select tool. You select the house that you just made. You hit Control C and then Control V. And then you move the house over to the other side of the street. Now, from this point, you're going to go to this icon where it shares, is embedded with the move tool. You're going to get the rotate tool, and it's right here. So you have to look for it. It's like the fourth icon from the bottom. So I hit rotate, bring the rotation over. Now don't put it on top of it because that gets kind of clunky and confusing. Put it right on the side. You click it one time, left click, and then you drag out this red line. Left click, drag the red line out, stop it right there, take your hand off of it, and just move the mouse around gently. Take your finger off of it, and when you move it around, you want to move it to that degree. And now it's facing the right way. Now I kind of moved it a little too much, so I'm going to do it again. And it's kind of herky-jerky, but after a while you'll get used to this. And then you hit the space bar to come out of that rotation tool. Hit the space bar. Space bar automatically puts you back into your select tool. So space bar is a shortcut. Now I can come back to the move tool and move that house right in place. So you can see what I did here. I cleverly made one row of houses on one side, and then I made another row of houses on the other side. Now, some people may ask, how did you make this road? Well, I spaced it out enough so that you can have a road between the houses. You know, it's like you're riding down the street, and then in between each house, you have a driveway. And that was made by using, and some of you are pretty smart with this, I just use the rectangle tool. All right. And I made my rectangle down the middle, and then I made the rectangles here. Now you can actually make a rectangle. Let me get this in the right direction. You can actually make a rectangle. Okay, still being goofy. I don't know why there you go. When you make the rectangle, guess what you could do? You can select the rectangle, hit Control C, Control V, and you can make all of your driveways at the same time. See that? And then you can literally take that group, select it again, Control C, Control V, and here's your next set of driveways. You see that? And then you will put your road down the middle. So some of you are pretty clever with getting things set up like this. And it's not that difficult. Now this road is too thin. Of course, you would make your road better than that. But that's just how you would get things going. Okay? Okay, so this is really not that difficult. Okay, you just have to think about it like a architectural planner for, you know, developing neighborhoods. And actually that's a business. That's actually a career. You can be a street developer. You can be an environmental architect that constructs environments for the community and the neighborhood. Actually, I had one of my students go into that field. He became a environmental architect, and that's all he does is design downtown areas for metropolitan spaces, you know, parks, and he works with blueprints and all kinds of city plans, and it's amazing. It's an amazing career to get into. So just take your time, and if you can do this, replicate your house, copy and paste it, then I need you to give me this view. So what you're going to do is you're going to give me this view. First of all, save it, call it Condo Village, your name, Condo Village, and then save it. And then you're going to export it as a PNG. And you know how to do that because you've done it before. Okay, after you export an image of the 1-point perspective condo park village like this, then I need you to scroll in and orbit and get the best possible view of a 2-point perspective of one of the condo buildings. And let's take a look at one. All right. So if I go to this view, I can get this shot. This isn't bad. So I just need one good shot of a 2-point perspective of the home, of the house. And that's not bad. And of course, we know the process of exporting. You simply go up here and you go to export and you go to PNG. And you make sure that your name is clear, and you have to call it your name condo house, and you export it. And you can rename it after you export it as well. Okay? So you're going to hand in 2 files. All right? Thank you.